Our goal is to get everyone in the world to garden just a little bit. It works in apartments, condominiums. You can have a small box right on your deck or on your porch. And the reason we need a box is we're not going to use our existing soil. We're going to grow in a perfect soil. And when you do that, you'll have a perfect garden.
Yeah.
So, you see, how many tools have we used so far?
Zero.
Zero. Okay.
2 hands.
There we are, 3 feet by 3 feet. Well, let's get planting. We want to buy some soil that we can put all our plants in. Holy mackerel, there's so much here. How are you ever going to decide what to buy? Now, if we're growing a garden, why don't you want dirt in it? Well, dirt isn't really so good for a garden. It's not a perfect soil. Quite often it's filled with weed seeds, but also it has a different structure and it may not drain well. What are the ingredients in Mel's mix? 1/3 peat moss, 1/3 vermiculite, and 1/3 blended compost. The first thing is peat moss. Now, if you're not familiar with peat moss, it's been around forever. In fact, it's millions of years old. It's when plants died down and started to decompose. It holds moisture. It makes the soil loose and friable. This is vermiculite. Holds a lot of moisture, and it also drains quite well. Now, the third ingredient we're going to be looking for is a blended compost. Blended is a key word, because you can find all kinds of compost. If you get all of one kind, you're going to be in trouble. It doesn't have all the nutrients and all the trace elements that our plants need in our square foot garden. We're going to spread this all out, and then we're going to roll it.
That looks good.
Here's what you do with tools for square foot garden. You just throw them away. You don't need them. Now remember, in square foot gardening, you never dig up your soil. It stays loose and friable just like this forever. What do you think? Will this work in Mexico?
It will work anywhere.
How many plants go in a square foot? And it depends on, what do you think? Size of the plant, okay? A big plant, only one can fit in there. There's 1 per square foot. See how it would look? You know how you used to plant? You take a packet of seeds, sprinkle them all out. How many did you plant? Hundreds and hundreds. Then you have to go back and thin them. Does that make sense? Absolutely not. So square foot gardening solved all that problem by planting only the distance apart you're supposed to thin them to. So now we don't have to do any thinning and we don't waste any seeds. We save them.